All right, all right. How's everybody doing? About 4:40 in Chicago. Again, 20th of July. Spy down on the day after the Gapper Day down on Friday. Okay, and we kind of dump on it again here. And Spy pretty much goes out by by the lows of the day as well. All right, so to try to break that previous day coming back this way, that would be 740.80, 740.80 for this guy to come down and take the 2-2 down. So we'll see if we can get some lower. See if we can break this and then see if we can go back down and see where we go from there. All right, so Spy and looking to take the week down. Looking to take the week down almost on a Monday. All right, so QQQ, same situation. They had the gapper down on Friday, and then they kind of dump it again, and we're going off on the lows here at the end of the day today, or just off. All right, so on your 2 hour, you're getting 3-1 back inside here right now, and that was down to 695.11. All right, so and if you want to break the monthly here, we're going to have to get below 686.37. We're not far off from that right now, maybe less than $1 there. All right, so Q's little on the ropes here too. Diamonds just didn't have a good day at all. Two down on the day, took out Friday's lows. You got a really nice shooter coming down now on the month. Okay. No sign of breaking either here. And we're going to have 9 days left, all right? 9 days after today. All right, so see how things start to finish out here. We are two down on the diamonds on the weeklies. All right, so it's just a day. It's just a day. All right, but in the sector world, we only three were positive today. All right. Communications had a little better day. Communications was decent. It was not even up 1%, but that was our best mover today. And then energy was good, and technology tried to get going there. Finished like 0.5% on the day. There were a couple names that I want to talk about on tech. All right, and I'm not going to go into depth two with it, but we're going to take a look at a couple here. Microsoft had a nice day today. And we'll take a look at Microsoft here. All right, so MSFT. There you go, cooking the inside month now. All right, so that's been in there for a while. We got the two. Had a nice day on for the first day of the week, coming back up. So this was a nice move on and held their gains. All right, on Microsoft. All right, so held up on their pretty good here for the whole day. Been chopping a little bit in the 2 hour, as you can see, and then we finished with the big outsider on it with a hammer. So we'll see if anything can come of that. All right, so Microsoft up to 2.15%. One of the better ones today. Marvel was a little bit better today, and the semis have been a little bit heavy. So Marvel was able to take the day up here, as you can see, and then they kind of squandered it all away at the end of the day here. All right, so shooter back down on Marvel after a pretty decent day up, but surrendered and brought it back inside. Stayed green there, and there's another outsider on the 15s on Marvel. All right, so we'll see if anything happens there. A-Lab had a decent day, and they puked it out. You getting the picture here? Run them up, puke them out. All right, so they were still up 1.8% on the day. Google had the wherewithal to run them up, puke them out. All right, so tech still kind of messy here. All right, and see on the monthlies, we are 2-1 inside, and we're kind of stuck in the middle. A lot of indecision here, folks, on the month and the week. All right, Google, see about that. Taiwan Semi, kind of got a nice decent day up, and then kind of surrendered a little bit coming back here too. All right, so Taiwan Semi was higher. All right, but she was red for most of the day. All right, Amazon. This is one that we've been watching here pretty close because we got almost right in to our equilibrium, and we were saying there's gonna be puts up here, and boy was there. All right, so look at there, it got right to the line, and then they just shied right back off again. All right, so Amazon still not ready to go. We got these inside months here, and it's probably not going to change. I mean, unless we get some crazy moves here in the next 9 days. Um, we'll see what brings us. Okay, so Amazon, and these are most of these are the seven here. All right, ANET is another one here. Arista got up, puked out. All right, so we've had some stocks that made a nice move today, but they all kind of fell off. Microsoft is the big winner of the day, I think, when it comes to tech. All right, so that group, it was positive on the day, and everybody else was in the red today. Cyclicals, utilities. The cyclicals were down 0.26%. Utilities were down 0.5%. Consumer defensives about the same. Did have a couple. We had a couple of staples that were moving around today, though. Real estate, another. They're all like about 0.5% to the downside. So nothing terrible. Healthcare was your biggest loser today, coming down. I still think that healthcare will turn around, and but we'll see what happens. Okay, so kind of took it on the chin today. All right, so we look at the communication stocks. Not a bad day. Well, who's Chiners? All right, Chiners lifting us up here a little bit today. All right, okay, there you go. So Baba, nice gapper up day and holding up there. Okay, see if anything comes of that. T-Mobile up $3.21 today. That was a little bit better. Baidu, all right, Baidu kind of gave it up here at the end a little bit. All right, Baidu. Take-Two Interactive, it was up $2.30. All right, Roblox. Roblox had a pretty good day, but they sent that home packing too. Did get all the way up to 55.52, and they sent them back home too. All right, so back down on the 15s as you see. That's how Roblox finished out there. The satellite stocks just dead. Still not going anything there. We talked about Netflix this morning. That one is just down and out. Charter Communications can't really get anything going either here. All right, but communications was our best today. Okay, so and that's not even that really that good. All right, and then we had some energy. We had a little smothering of energy this morning. We had some energies coming out. So let's take a look at energy today. We had Valero, who's already just been, just keep throwing it on there with Valero. She's just moving wonderfully. All right, finishes with the 15 coming back down, but as you can see, Valero has been great. All right, Marathon Petroleum again holding up strong. You got a day that came inside today. This thing has been really, really moving nicely. And today you get a shooter back down. We'll see if anything comes of that. Crude was not much today, man. I mean, nothing. All right, not a peep out of the war. So not too much, but there's threats. So threats are threats. All right, so not much to talk about in crude. Even gold down 81 cents. The metals were all across the board red today. That group kind of fell apart as well. All right, so on your tech, you had a little bit better here with Exxon. You had a little better with EOG Resources and Phillips 66, and then Chevron had a decent day at 194. All right, and then after that, everything just kind of falls apart again. All right, so this is where we are, guys. Our we did we the XLYs did poke their head up early in the day, and they send them packing for real. All right, so we'll see about that group as well. All right, so three groups that were positive today. Everything else is kind of garbagey. So as we see what the futures are going to bring to us this week, we'll see what happens. Right now, it seems like whenever we get down and we get pinned down, we find a way to get up. All right, so we'll see if anything happens there. A couple of staples that were good today. Casey General Store, decent day there. All right, where you at? All right, so Casey General Store up $7.35. All right, Sam Adams in your beer. Inside day in there. Look for the 212 possibly. All right. Not much, man. Not much. Coca Cola, 82.12. All right, now she's trapped with a 3-1 inside. Look for the 3-1 something day coming in tomorrow. See if somebody can get in charge and do something, make some moves. But the diamonds just are kind of flat right now, and they're down. So we're gonna wait and see what that brings. All right. So here's where we are. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go into too much more. Tech still wreckage. All right, a little bit still wreckage here on tech, and Apple kind of got Apple was really grooving. It was moving and grooving, and now they kind of got this move down now. So now you got this. We'll see if Apple can get that back together, man. It was moving really, really nice there. All right, so we'll see. Again, man, 313, 314, I think. Maybe, but we might not even get that. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Everybody, it's a Monday. All right, so we'll see what tomorrow brings, and just be good. Be good.